Hey guys, ScubaEdge here. First off, Happy New Year to you all. And with the new year, I just wanted to make a video going over my top 5 games for 2019. These are just some of my personal favorites that came out last year and that I played over on Twitch. They're in no particular order, and I won't be showing any major spoilers either. I don't want to ruin anything for you guys if you haven't played them. But if you haven't played some of these, then I suggest you check them out. There's some really good games, some of my favorite for sure. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button for more. Thanks. First off is the Game Awards Game of the Year winner, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro is an action-adventure game released by From Software and Activision on the 22nd of March. If you're a fan of the Dark Souls series, then chances are you've already played this fantastic game. Sekiro takes place in the Sengoku period in Japan. You play as a shinobi called Wolf, who is attempting to take revenge on a samurai clan for reasons I won't spoil. The main positives to this game is the epic boss fights, the fast, fluid, stealthy combat, the beautiful world, deep lore, and did I mention the boss fights? They are epic. If you're looking for a game that will test your skills, or you just want to become a ninja, then Sekiro is definitely the game for you. Next up is Days Gone. Days Gone is an action-adventure survival game released on the 26th of April and developed by Sony's own Bend Studio. The game takes place in a beautiful post-apocalyptic open world 2 years after a global outbreak has occurred. You play as former outlaw turned drifter Deacon St. John, a motorbike riding badass who's trying to survive as a bounty hunter with his brother Boozer. The story ramps up when Deacon discovers the possibility that his wife may still be alive.
I want this back.
You coming?
Let's move out.
No.
Let's go, Nathan. Deke! What did you do?
While the game at launch did have its fair share of bugs and glitches. Oh, what the fuck? Look at this guy! What the fuck? He isn't loaded in yet. There was nothing game-breaking, and Bend Studio was quick to roll out the patches. Overall, Days Gone has a great story, a beautiful open world, and it really is just a lot of fun. By far the best part of Days Gone are the hordes. The first time I encountered one was truly nerve-wracking, and it really got my heart beating. I just wish they would have introduced them into the game a little earlier. If you're a fan of games like The Last of Us, or you love Daryl from The Walking Dead, then you should definitely check out Days Gone. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Released towards the end of the year, on the 15th of November, created by Respawn Entertainment and published by EA. Yes, okay, I know what you're thinking, but this time it looks like Respawn had full creative control. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is an action-adventure game that focuses on a young Jedi Padawan named Cal Kestis. The story takes place 5 years after Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, where you find yourself hunted throughout the galaxy by the Galactic Empire. Your objective in the game is to complete your Jedi training and restore the now wiped out Jedi Order. While I didn't find myself heavily invested in the story due to already roughly knowing what happens within the Star Wars canon lore, there was still a few nice moments and interesting characters thrown in. Where this game really excels is its fluid gameplay and level design. It really does give you that feeling of being a Jedi. Whether that may be the sound of your lightsaber cutting up droids, or just using some cool force powers. With a combat system similar to Sekiro, which includes dodging, parrying, and blocking, I'd say Jedi Fallen Order is a little more forgiving with the inclusion of force powers. The level designs are another major positive to this game, being described by some as a Metroidvania style map and Uncharted-like traversal.
I lived on a ship like this for years. It became my home.
There is some backtracking in the game, which I thought may get a little tedious at times. They do mix it up well with different enemy placements and some sneaky bosses added in. All in all, it's a great game, a lot of fun, and if you're a Star Wars fan, then you'll definitely love this game.
Too much for you. Can you feel it? He's quick, huh?
Hey, buddy!
You're all mine.
Resident Evil 2 Remake. Developed and published by Capcom, this survival horror was released on the 25th of January. For anyone that hasn't played the original, the story of RE2 focuses on two main characters, Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield, the former a Raccoon City police officer and the latter a college student. You can choose to play as either one of these two characters at the start of the game as they both try to survive and escape the zombie apocalypse that has taken over Raccoon City.
Something's not right.
Anyone that knows me knows that I don't get into horror that much, and I'm a big scaredy cat. Holy fuck you! But in saying that, I absolutely loved this game and it's one of my favorites for 2019. It has a great story, a good mix of action gameplay, tense moments and puzzles to solve. With the ability to play through the game multiple times using each character with an A run and a B run, it is a great replay value for a single player game. If you're going to choose one game from this entire list, then I'd say pick this one.
Shit. It's everybody. They all turned.
Last but not least is Death Stranding. Death Stranding is an action game developed by Kojima Productions, published by Sony, and released on the 8th of November. Written and directed by famed Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima and accompanied by an amazing cast, Death Stranding is an experience like nothing else I've ever played. You're Sam Porter Bridges, a courier with special abilities who's played by the Walking Dead actor Norman Reedus. The game is set in the United States during the aftermath of an event called the Death Stranding, which has left destructive creatures from a realm somewhere between life and death left to roam the earth. You're tasked with delivering supplies and reconnecting a fractured society. While critics and players are divided on this game, I thought it was an incredible experience. The game isn't action-packed, but its gameplay loop is surprisingly addictive. Where Death Stranding really excels is its fantastic story, acting, and cutscenes.
Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
Death Stranding also features a beautiful world and an incredible soundtrack.
The silent, faulty feeling. The silent fall. I sigh and fall to the ceiling.
While Death Stranding is called a walking simulator by some, it really is so much more. The game steps up once you get through the first few hours, and from there it just keeps getting better and better. If you're a fan of Hideo Kojima's previous work, or you just love games that have a lot of cutscenes with a really in-depth storyline, then check out Death Stranding. It really is a game you need to experience for yourself. Well, that's it guys. They were my top 5 games from 2019. Some honorable mentions I'd like to throw out there is A Plague Tale: Innocence and Devil May Cry 5. They were both really, really good games as well, but it's hard to include them all. There was a lot of great games that came out in 2019. But anyway guys, tell me what your top 5 games were from 2019. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch or in the next video. Thanks for watching.